record. There we go.
We're on. Good morning. Friday. Beautiful day. Actually, cool. It was 10 degrees out there this morning. Okay, so today is Pilates stretch. All right. And I hope you can see me. I'm in my backyard, but let's do our warm up. Nice big arm circles all the way up and around for 3. And the other way. Nice big easy breaths in and out. And the other arm. Just looking at my vegetable garden here, all my lettuce is, well, I still have probably another week of lettuce. All right. Big shoulder rolls all the way up and around. Up to your ears, squeeze those shoulder blades together, down and around, and the other way. All right. Let's reach high up to the sky and just slowly start to sway it side to side. And push that rib cage out to the side, keeping that belly pulled in, right? Because we're stretching the side of your body. We don't want to pull something in your back. If you're arched too much and your belly to your back will prevent that. All right. And then reach for the sky. High, 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 high. And let's go down. 6 full body squats. And I've got to put my hair up. 1, 2. Really exaggerate your breath here. Make a noise going down. Take that air in going up. All the way up. Let's do one more. And up. And let's come down those side walls. All right. Air squats. Let's go up and around for 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1, and the other leg. Oopsie, little off balance, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1, and let's go all the way up on our tippy toes. All right, Barbies. All right, let's walk the mat up on your tippy toes. Turn around. Come all the way back. And let's go down on 1, up on 2. Squeezing those calves. Squeeze and down. And let's roll that ankle. And roll the other way. And let's go on the side of that ankle. And the other side. What a beautiful week it has been. I think we've had a beautiful 7-day stretch almost. All right. And let's go up onto those toes, even though you can't see my toes. All right, up on those toes. Roll across those toes. Uh-oh. These dogs are knocking everything down. All right. Push that arch forward. Roll across and down. And let's do our plantar fascias. Come on, bring that arch up. So squish that carpet between your toes and pull it towards your heel. Awesome. And give it a little shake. All right, and the other foot now. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And the other way. Have I told you lately how important your feet are? So you have to care for them. Make them mobile. All right, and flexible. Up on that toe. Scrunch across those toes. All right. Oops. And go on the outside. I think I did that already. And give it a little shake. All right, we're going to do balance and with our wrists and our ankle. So let's stand tall. Shoulders are back and down. Rib cage is up. Belly in. Bring that foot up. And let's roll that ankle and wrists. Point and flex. Point, flex, and wave. And shake it. And let's do your other foot. Again, set it up. Tilt your pelvis a tiny bit. Plant that big toe into the mat for balance. Rolling. And the other way. Point, flex, point, flex. Wave, shake it. All right, and let's jump it up and down. Let everything hang. Awesome stuff. Okay, you're gonna have to move there, sunshine. Let's just do a quick little neck, right? Okay, so the right ear over to the right shoulder. Look up and look down. And come back to center, other side. Try not to move your shoulders. Up, down, and back. And let's do 3 nose circles all the way up and around. And the other way. All right, and arms are out nice and wide. Nope, we're not doing that yet. Okay, we're going to start with step 1, 2. Get our heart rate up for the workout. So starting with your right, left, kick, right, left, extend. Gotta make sure I don't fall down those stairs. Woo, or onto the dogs. Kick it. I'll get it. There we go. Swing those arms. Let's do one more. Big swings, big swings. And let's do the other side. So left, left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Well, why am I balance? I know why, because I'm in my bare feet. It's amazing. I think we should be wearing bare feet more often. All right. Side lunge crunch. All right. So standing tall, shoulders are in, rib cage is up. Ready? We're going to stay down here. Stretch it out first. All right. Booty back. All right. And elbow to knee for crunch for 8. 1. Keep that core engaged. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Push that booty way back. And 8. And let's go to the other side. Holding. The girls are a little upset. Okay, and knee to elbow are a little upset because Jerry went fishing and he didn't take them. I'm going sea-doo and I'm not taking them. They're home. 3, they need to nap. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and up. And to go up and down, we're going to go squat, twist, twist, squat, twist, twist. All right. Keep that core engaged. Booty way back.
2021 at Wimbledon, but he's struggled since. Yeah, he hasn't been doing great at Grand Slams. Getting
One
past the
more.
person recently, he was taking on Dylan, but
Awesome. All right.
match resuming.
All
Third
right,
set.
standing up nice and tall again. We're going to do small arms. So I want you to reach from wall to wall. Shoulders are relaxed and down. And let's pulse it forward for 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on, push that cement. 2 and 1. Backwards. Relax those shoulders. 4, 5. I want you to feel the muscles that are working. And 6 and pulse it up. Okay, you got bricks on those walls. Push up that brick. Reaching from wall to wall. 4, 5, and 6 and down. 1, 4, 5 and 6 and 6 circles.
Net with the backhand
And the other way.
for that. Bring up set point. I'm going to say one set
Awesome
point.
stuff. And just give your arms a little shake. All right, so this is, I want you to put your hands, your fingers, pads of your fingers on your shoulders. Okay, so your elbows are going to come up towards your side. Right? Elbows are trying to come up to the sky. All right, this is just a stretch of your triceps and your inner shoulders there. Try to reach them up to the sky, keeping your elbows close to your ears and down, and then back up. Hands on your shoulders, reach those elbows up to the sky and back down.
Beautiful forehand from Joker. One of his 46
At the end of your mat. So let's reach up nice and tall. We're going to go down to ragdoll. All the way up. Reach. Coming all the way down to ragdoll. And let's just pulse it out. Your feet. Keeping your belly pulled up to the sky. When you're ready, hang your arms down low.
Just hold on. It's having the chance to look for the first time in the set.
Stretch in that lower back and your glutes.
Yeah, tries the drop shot.
And your knees.
Lead to another break. Djokovic sets another record by reaching Wimbledon's third round.
And let's take that right arm all the way up to the sky.
Exactly, that's a great step.
Sides.
Almost as much as Skinner and Alpers have used.
Down. All right, we're going to go
The Novak Djokovic.
all the way. We're going to let those arms hang like spaghetti. I'm just going to turn my mat a bit.
Different situation.
Just turn my. Okay, so I don't know if you can see me, but anyways, okay, so let's go all the way down. And we're going to roll up our spine. So let those arms hang like spaghetti. There we go. Right, pulse it, finding that lowest vertebrae. And then roll up your spine. And roll those shoulders back, coming up to the sky and back down. Same thing, but this time your left arm longer than your right. Keep your weight distributed evenly over both feet. All right, we're going to go up the right side of the of the spine. Open it up all the way up. Feel the vertebrae opening one by one. And roll back. And all the way back down again. I've got puppy dogs all over me. All right, this time, right arm longer than your left. Weight distributed evenly. Pulse it. Open up those vertebrae. Oh, I got a tight side on this one. And roll your shoulders back. And let's come all the way back up to the sky again. Coming all the way back down. I'm going to walk it out to downward dog. I've got dogs, all right. All right, move it out there, girls. All right, pulse those feet out. Push that heel into the mat. Nice calf stretch. All right, we are in downward dog. Let's push away from our hands, pushing our chest towards our knees. Belly up to the sky. Sway those hips side to side, nice and slowly, keeping your feet and your hands flat on the ground. Yeah. All right, let's take that right leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. And bend that leg. And reach that back knee. Reach that knee to that back wall, opening up your hips. Stretch that leg out again. Ooh. And bring it into your body for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's bring it all the way through to the inside of that right foot. We're in low lunge here. All right, let's reach that right arm up. Bring it down. We're going to switch legs. High plank. Left leg comes up. Let those hips just sink in. And bring that left arm all the way up. Reach for the sky. Look at those fingers. There's no rush. Bring it back down. Other side. High plank. Switch legs. Right leg up. Right arm up. Left arm up. Awesome stuff. Come back to center. Both hands in front of that right foot. Power up to high lunge. Belly to your back. Ready? Up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay at high lunge. Let's bring those arms all the way down. Reaching, coming all the way onto the inside of that right foot, sorry. Let's drop that right leg. I should turn sideways a bit. All right. So we're going to drop that left leg, sorry. And wiggle this right leg out to the edge of your foot, of the mat. And with your right hand, apply a little pressure. On the outside, push the knee to your right palm. Bring it in and out. And keeping that resistance when you're bringing it in and out. Awesome stuff. All right. Going down to lizard. So go down onto your forearms if you're able. And breathe. Let's bend that left leg. And if you're able, reach back and grab that foot. You don't need to pull it. It's a big enough stretch as it is. Letting your hips just let gravity work. Let them sink. Don't pull them back or push them. Just let gravity work. And let go. And then bring that right foot into the middle of the mat with your toe up to the sky. Okay, you're going to look, make sure that you are square. So left hip over top of left knee, and your right leg is out from your hip. So let's push our booty back. Chest comes down and extend that left arm down the mat as well. Push the booty back, and then chest comes down. And bring that foot back down to the mat. We're going back into plank. Push those shoulders back into their sockets, your bellies to into your back, looking straight down. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog. Sway those hips side to side as you're pushing your chest to lower your knees. And let's bring that left leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left shoulder. Straighten it out. Bring it into your chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it all the way through to your left thumb. Going to low lunge. All right, let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. We're opening up our chest. So touch your shoulder, left shoulder, bring it across your chest, and then look up at that hand. Switch legs. And the same thing on the other side. And switch it again. And from here, bring those hands above your left foot, powering up to high lunge. And when you're ready, up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring those arms all the way down to the inside of that left foot. Dropping that right leg onto the mat. Wiggle that left foot out to the edge. Open up that leg. And then bring the palm to the outside of that knee. Push the knee into palm and bring it in. We're flossing in and out. Just keep going. Keeping that resistance, pushing that knee into the palm. Awesome stuff. And let's go down to lizard. So you can stay here. You're on the edge of your outer foot. And go down onto your forearms. And come back up. All right, and let's bend that right knee, right leg. And if you can, reach back. My hips are really tight today. Something's really tight there. All right, can't do it. All right, and when you're done, let's bring that left foot to the middle of the mat, toe pointing out. Push your booty back. Extend that right arm down the mat and bring your chest down. Push the booty back and then chest comes down. Extend that right arm. And let's come back up to plank. Step that leg back. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Shoulders are pushed into their sockets. Ready? Plank twist to the right. Plank twist to the left. To downward dog. Push away from your hands. Belly being, chest being pushed to those knees. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Everything is contracted here. And let's walk those hands back to your feet. Bend those knees And roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. And let's get into some good from here. Gonna turn my mat. All right, so you're on one knee. Extend that left leg directly out from your hip. It's my hips. All right, extend those arms out nice and wide. Your core is engaged, belly in. Reach for those opposite walls. And we're going to come down, touch the mat, right? And then we're going to come all the way back up. We're going to stay here. So you're reaching your arm up to the sky, the right one down that right leg. Stay here for a second. Breathe in and out, reach down that leg, and we're doing 8 dips. 1. Keep that core engaged. 2, belly to your back. 3, lengthen those arms. 4, 5, your rib cage is up off your hip bones. 6, 7, and 8. And let's bring this hand down to the mat. Your right hand is on your right hip. Lift that leg up, right leg up, toe pointing down. All right, and up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe tap, heel tap, close the hip, open the hip. Someone's cutting down a tree soon. Open and close and extend and crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And lengthen. And let's come all the way up to the other side. Extend that left leg out. Arms are out, rib cage up, core is engaged. Reach those arms. Let's touch down. And then come all the way up. We're going to hold it here. As you're stretching. Ready? Keep that belly pulled to your back. Here we go. 1, 2. Follow your hand with your eyes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring that right hand down, left hand on hip. Lengthen that leg. Legs getting heavy, toe pointing down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe, heel, heel, toe. Really exaggerate, right? Bring that toe down and heel down. Feel your hip opening and closing. Lengthen and crunch. 2, 3, 4. Bring that belly into your back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicely done. And we're going to turn to bird dog. Sorry, tabletop. All right, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. 3 clicks of the heel. Make a wish for today. All right, bird dog. All right, so we're going to extend our left arm, right leg, toe pointing down, and we're holding 5 breaths. 4 more seconds. And we're going to slide those limbs out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring that hand down. Leave that right leg out to the side at 3 o'clock. Rainbow taps up and over the mat for 1, 2. Keep that belly pulled to your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that foot back down. And we're going to go right up to the other side. Right arm, left leg, lengthen, and breathe. Happy birthday to my son Matt today. He's 29. I think he's 29 today. Oh my goodness. All right, out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rainbow taps. Ready? Up and over. 1, 2. Don't rush it. 3. Keep an eye on that toe. 4, 5, and 6. And let's go down into child's pose. Walk those hands down the mat. Sway it side to side. All right, let's take that those arms over to the right side of the mat. Left cheek off the left heel. And breathe. Then let's walk all the way over to the other side of the mat. Right heel off a right cheek. Right, breathe for 2 big breaths in and out. Back to center. Let's drag those hands all the way down the mat to your knees, up your quads, chin to chest, and roll those shoulders back. And let's sit with our legs out in front of us. All right, there we go. Make sure I'm in the center here. Okay. Sitting nice and tall. Give those legs a nice little shakaroo as you're setting up. Rib cage up, core is engaged, shoulders are back and down. Let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Start opening those legs nice and wide. Get up there on those sit bones. All right, we've got our toes pointing to the sky. Sitting nice and tall. Let's bring our hands out in front. Push those shoulders back. Right? Okay, we're going to take this right arm. Try to keep it straight and swipe it all the way around to the back. Your palm is going to go up. Your other arm is going to point towards that toe. Straight leg. All right. Then you're going to go down. And then you're going to breathe in and out again. And then come all the way back up. Go slow. Swipe it across the other way. Try to keep those arms straight. And when you're over top of that leg, come down with a breath out. Breathe out again. And again. Lengthen those arms. And come back up. And let's swipe across again and down. And back up. And all the way over to the other side again. down. And up. And let's walk out to the center. Walk those hands out. Never want it to hurt. It's just a stretch. It's mobility. All right. You want to go further, just breathe in and out slowly. As you're breathing out, you're going to sink further into that stretch. Relax down. And come all the way back up. Let's give those legs a nice little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. 3/4 of the way shut. Bend that right leg and bring it into your inner leg. All right, sitting tall. Let's try to get this right knee down. Relax. Other leg, toes up. Try to stay tall, reaching your head to the sky. Right, so everything is in line. Awesome. Okay, and 3 crazies when you're done that. Right? 1, 2, and 3, and coming all the way back down. And let's do the other leg. So left foot into your right leg, sitting tall. I want you to try to keep those sit bones down, reaching your head up to the sky. Always best try to keep everything in line. Awesome. 3 crazies. 1, 2, really look back there. And 3, I was hoping that the pileated woodpecker would come back. He was here this morning and he's just huge. All right, nicely done. Bring those legs onto the mat. And let's bring our hands out in front. Push those shoulders down and back. All right, so your rib cage is up off your hip bones. Your belly's pulled to your back. Let's roll down. Bring the belly to your back. Roll down 45. And let's bring this arm back and forth for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 1. Keep that belly pulled to your back. 2, 3, and 4. And then both arms up to your biceps, to your ears, and back down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's roll all the way down to the mat. Extend those arms overhead. Let's reach neighbor to neighbor. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And then we're going to roll all the way back up. Try to push those shoulders into the mat. And then you probably will need to grab your legs. And we're going into forward fold from here. And again, we're just going to take it easy and breathe. Massage those feet. I've got one bad foot. Don't know what I did to it. Slowly come all the way back up. And we're going to bring our hands out in front again. And we're going to roll all the way down nice and slowly. And bring those arms to T. Bring the knees above your hips. Belly to the mat. And let's take those knees over to the right, looking to the left, keeping those shoulders on the mat. Try. And breathe for 3, Bring those knees back up to center. And let's go over to the other side, looking to the right. Try to keep those shoulders on the mat. And for an added stretch, you can put that left hand on those knees. And breathe. Bring those knees back up to center and down on the mat. Take your right leg, cross it over your right leg, cross it over your left knee, open up that knee, and then bring it into your belly button. And you're going to take this left hand, right? And you're going to push the knee into the hand and bring that leg all the way out and back in. We're flossing. And when you're done that, grab behind your left knee, pull that left knee into your left shoulder, keeping that left heel in line with that left knee. So your whole left side is one big long line. Pull and push out with that right elbow. And release. And bring that leg back down, and let's bring this left leg over top of your right knee. Open up that leg. Bring that knee towards your belly button, and then again, left knee into right palm. Push the knee to palm and open up. In and out. And then grab behind that right knee, pull it towards your right shoulder, line up everything, pull and push. And release. And let's bring those knees into your chest for a nice hug. Roll side to side. All right, let's extend one leg, still hugging your left knee, extend that right, reaching that right leg, roll away, hug and reach and switch. And switch. Keep that belly pulled to the back. And bring those knees into your chest. Roll side to side. And then lengthen those legs and arms from neighbor to neighbor. And let's just roll over onto our bellies. And we're going to do some Superman from here. So looking straight down at the mat. Let's bring both arms and legs up off the mat. Keep your belly pulled into your back and release. And up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And up. 2, 3. Reach those arms and legs. One more. All the way up. Let's bring those elbows back to your side and dive in. 1, 2, big breath out as you're diving in. And 3. And down. Let's bring our hands to your shoulders. Push up and going into child's pose. Open up those knees and keep those feet together. Forehead comes down to the mat. Let's bring those hands back behind your body, clasp them together, and let's slowly start to raise them up to the sky. Breathing in and out. And bring them all the way back down. Let's lengthen them again down the mat. Bring your forearms down onto the mat. Right, we're gonna do some threads. So let's bring that right arm all the way up. Take a look at it and bring it through between your elbow and your knee. Lengthen. And repeat. And let's do the other side. Left arm all the way up. Reach. We're opening up across our chest, shoulders, and thread. And again. And then bring that hand back. Let's lengthen those arms again down the mat. Belly to your back. And let's drag those hands down the mat. Toward your knees, up your quads. Roll those shoulders back. And let's sit down cross-legged onto the mat. A little pressure on those knees. Oh, my hips are feeling better now. Switch legs. What a beautiful morning. All right, let's take that left arm, put it over your right leg, look behind, and we're going to have 2 breaths, all right? Nice big breaths in and out. Your head should be reaching up for the sky. And come all the way across to the other side. Posture is everything. You know how they told us in public school, posture, 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 right? And it's true. Our bodies work in line. They're developed, like the muscles are developed to work with those everything in line. And as we get older, they move all over the place. So posture, and as you work on your posture, it's muscle memory, right? So those shoulders will stay back and down and open, right? And lining everything up. It's so important. All right, so let's bring those feet together in front of you. Open up those legs. That's why when you're injured, right? And say you have a bad knee or bad foot and you're limping and limping and limping. Well, guess what goes next? Your left hip. All right, let's do a couple knee taps. Hip flexor up to the sky. Other way. There's my Freya. Hi, baby. Hello, you're so cute. These guys love each other. Oh my goodness. All right, let's turn lengthwise onto the mat. And we're going to do 3 rock and rolls. 1, 2, and let's go all the way up to ragdoll. And we're going to hang here. Let's hang out. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Supposed to be a wonderful weekend, guys. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. All right, let's just sway it side to side. Let's take that right arm all the way up to the sky. Reach and switch. Let's give our legs a nice big huggaroo. Thank you, legs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you do. Taking me sea doing today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hands are relaxed in front, soft bend in those knees. All right, let's roll it up your spine, belly to your back. Chin to chest. And roll those shoulders back. All right. Let's bounce it out. Let everything just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Breaths out.
Bye.
Have a great weekend, Patty.
You too.
Thanks.
We'll see you
We'll
on
see you
Monday
Monday.
morning.
I might be a little late because I garden for a lady, but I'll be there.